you. And yeah, I am here to jump on for an hour and a half to see, what questions or how many questions we can answer today to give people messages. So since you're here and you have already asked a question, hello to you. And I'll start with you whilst we wait for others to come in. So any messages for you today? I've got this beautiful new deck called Soul Coaching. So let's see what's coming through for you today. Thank you, angels. What message is coming through for Megan today? What does Megan need to know with this beautiful new deck? So really jumping out here. So first card that we've got is Essence, and such a beautiful card. And I really feel that this is about you really connecting with your divine essence. This is about the truth of who you really are, the divine being part of you, your connection to the divine, and really sort of, taking the time. I'm being shown a fish as well there. We've got the full moon at this time, which is the full moon eclipse, which is in Pisces. So I really feel you're being guided to take time to connect deeper to your divine essence, to the love within, to the divine, and even diving deeper as well to see what you may be needing to work on, to release or to heal at this time, especially since it's time of releasing. So that's what I feel is coming through. And then we've got Enthusiasm that has also come out for you. Another beautiful card. And there's a lot of butterflies there. I feel this is about the transformation that is happening on your own path as well as your person as well. And I feel that you're being shown that you're both transforming on a deeper level to be able to move forward to where you're meant to be. So it's about moving forward on your own journey with that enthusiasm. Enthusiasm in knowing that there are greater things coming in for you as you are transforming. So that's what I feel that those messages are saying to you. I'm going to pull you a card from the Moonology deck as well. So with this full moon, what does Megan need to know at this time? With this lunar eclipse, this full moon, what does Megan need to know? So your message is prosperity lies ahead. So have that enthusiasm because things are shifting for you. You're transforming and prosperity lies ahead for you. And the message is new moon in Taurus. So this is a powerful card coming in. So let's get a message from this deck as well. What else does Megan need to know at this time? What other message is coming through? So another message for you today, you've got here, in terms of your person, loyalty, and the message is your divine masculine is loyal to you. They are just needing time to work and work things out and process. So they are loyal to you. They're still working on healing. With those butterflies you're being shown, they're still transforming. They just need time to keep working on what they need to work on. So keep a positive attitude. A positive attitude and believing will lead to the desired outcome. So really beautiful messages. We'll finish with a message from your person at this time. What's Megan's person wanting to say? So he's saying to you, isn't this love something else? Whoa. So he really feels that this love with you is like nothing he's ever felt before. He's saying, isn't it something else? I miss seeing your face, your beautiful face. I miss seeing your beautiful face, our friendship, the things we used to do together, our child's laughing with you. So he is missing all that with you, but he's in the process of healing right now and transforming so that he can then be able to come to you when the time is right. I hope that helps. Then we've got Jack Wilkinson. Thank you for that donation, Jack, sending you so much love. Hi, what do I need to know on my twin flame journey now? So let's see what's coming through. So first of all, let's bring in a tarot card. What does Jack need to know on his twin flame journey at this time? Wow. Okay, so let's see the cards that have jumped out for you here. So first card that we've got. Right, so we've got here, so there's the death card. So there is transformation that is happening, like a rebirth that is happening when it comes to your twin flame journey, a rebirth for you, a rebirth for your person as well. This is about the releasing of the old, transforming into who you both truly came here to be. And as that is happening for you individually, it's also happening for your journey. So your journey is going through this time of rebirth at this time. You also have the Four of Swords, which is the card of taking time to rest, reflect. And I feel you're being shown for both of you right now, this time to the self is there to help you to work through things that you need to work on, take time to reflect, time to see what it is that you need to be releasing in your own life as well, what you need to be working on, and the same happening for your person too. And the other card that has also come out, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is the card of setting intentions. So what I feel you're being shown is that, during this time that you may be by yourself, I'm getting the energy that maybe you're not with your person right now. This is a time for you to set intentions for whatever it is that you may be wanting for your life, when it comes to love, when it comes to other areas of your life. Really think about this and just remember that, the twin flame journey takes time. You sort of plant seeds. They don't just sprout out and come out at the same time. It takes time for the seeds to grow and come out, and then the plant itself to grow. So, know that it's in the process of happening. That's the message that I'm really getting with the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe in that place where you're wondering, when are things going to happen? Why is nothing really happening in the physical world? But it's all growing and coming up. So that's what I feel you're being shown. And you will have the happiness that you are desiring. When it comes to your journey, the time will come for the two of you to be together, is what I'm really getting there. So let's see what else you need to know. So you said about your twin flame journey. Let's get a card from the soul coaching deck. What does Jack need to know right now? Thank you, angels. What else does Jack need to know in relation to his twin flame journey? So the cards that have come out for you, you've got simplicity. And what I feel you're being shown is that, part of the journey is really about releasing things that are holding you back, things, baggage that you may be carrying. And remember, it's a journey of the self. So it's about you working on finding simplicity in your own life. Anything that's holding you back, any fears, any overthinking, any worries, anything in your physical world, people or situations, it's like work on releasing all that. And this time with this full moon as well is a great time for that, to find more of that simplicity in your own life. So that's the first message that's coming through. The other card that has come out for you, we've got sanctuary. So I really feel this is about connecting deeper to your inner sanctuary, and it's really powerful because I think the message that I did for the series that I'm doing today was about the sanctuary. So, or sanctuary anyway, going deeper within to find that peace and harmony within. And the more you can do that, because as I said, it's a journey of the self, the more it's going to open the doors to the things that you are desiring. And the last card that came out for you is silence. So I feel you're really being guided to make time for the self. Everything that you do on your own path is going to help your journey. So make time for silence, time for going within, time for meditation, that quietening the outside world. And if you haven't checked out the series that I am doing, I only started 5 days ago, and they're really short videos. I suggest that you check them out because I feel that the messages coming through there are really going to help you on your twin flame journey. So that's the messages that are coming through about what you need to know on your journey right now. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Les. Messages from Anna Maria. What is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les at this time? And so message from her, she's saying to you, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. So she's letting you know that right now she's busy working on letting the past go. And she's saying to you, please wait for me. But she's looking forward to that future with you. What else is Anna Maria wanting to say to Les? Thank you, angels. So she's saying to you, I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, and making love to you. So she's missing spending time with you. And she's also saying this healing stuff is not easy. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So, it's not easy. That's why it takes time as well when it comes to on healing. But she is doing what she needs to do so that she can then be able to be with you. I hope that helps. Next, we've got Shannon. Thank you for that donation, Shannon. Messages for you today. So again, I've got this beautiful new deck, which is called Soul Coaching. So thank you, angels. What messages are coming through for Shannon today? What does Shannon need to know? So messages for you today. So we've got here, first of all, breakthrough. So what you're being shown is that there is a breakthrough that is coming into your life. if there are certain areas, maybe your journey with your person, where there've been barriers or things not really moving forward, you are going to start seeing some breakthroughs. But I feel that this is also, not just about your journey, it's also in your own life. Maybe things that you've been working on, breakthroughs are coming in. I feel that as well with this full moon or this eclipse season that we're in, this is all about karmic endings as well, things that have reached a point in, whereby it is time for things to end. There are going to be endings that are happening. So I feel that, energetically, there may be certain areas of your life where sort of like the karmic sort of debts have been paid in a way, and you are reaching the end of those cycles, and that's going to open up to breakthroughs coming in for you. So that's the energy that I'm getting, and you're being asked to believe. Believe that everything is going to work out for you. You will have the life that you are desiring. So you just have to keep believing, even if you're not seeing anything yet. So let's get a message for you with this full moon as well. What does Shannon need to know at this time? So straight out there, jumping out for you. So you're being asked to hold your vision. So that really goes with that message of belief, hold your vision in relation to your dreams, and it's the fixed moon. You also have here emotions are running high, super moon. So if you're finding your emotions running high, especially at this time, it's about just really taking the time to listen to those emotions. How are you feeling? What needs to be released? Don't ignore any of it. It's coming up for a reason. You may find emotions running high, maybe with family, other people. It's just a reminder that these are things that are coming up to help with the releasing at this time. And then we've got the North Node that has also come out for you. And the message is step out of your comfort zone. So if there is any area that you need to make a change in your life right now, that's the message that's coming through for you, to step out of your comfort zone. What else does Shannon need to know at this time? What else is coming through? So you've got here present, and the message is always live your life in the present moment. So don't get lost in the past or the future. Be more in the present. And, I think I've mentioned this to you as well. This is something that I am really, really focused on in my life right now, to really be more present. And it truly, truly does change your life when you are in that place. We also have here truth that has also come out for you. Speak your truth, even if others may not get you. So that's the message coming through for you. And you're being asked to have faith. So you've got belief, you've got faith as well. Have faith in your connection. Have faith that everything is working out for you. So that's what's coming through. We'll finish off with a message from your person as well. What's Shannon's person wanting to say to Shannon today? Thank you, angels. Wow. So he's saying to you today, I'm really jumping out there, I'm lost. And he's saying to you, nobody seems to get me or understand me but you. I feel alone. So where he is right now, he just feels like nobody gets him. No one else understands him apart from you. What else is coming through from Shannon's person to finish off? Thank you, angels. What else is coming through from Shannon's person? And thank you for that donation, Shannon. He's saying to you, my heart longs for you and it calls out to you. And to finish off, he's saying to you, nothing will ever be the same again after meeting you. So you've come into his life, you've changed his life, and he just wishes that, he was just with you because you understand him more than anyone else, even people that he may be with right now. And he's saying to you, but, you changed my life. And I really feel that he is in this place where he's wanting to change his life as well so that he can be with you. I hope that helps. And thank you for that donation. Okay, and thank you, Jack, as well. So we've got Julia next, or Kelly Nick. Messages from E. What's E wanting to say to Kelly Nick at this time? What's E wanting to say? So he's saying to you today, I'm worried. I'm so afraid that you move on and meet someone else. It's keeping me awake at night. I can't lose you. So he doesn't want to lose you. He's worried that you may move on because he knows maybe the time that he's taking, and that's what he's saying to you. What else is he wanting Kelly Nick to know? Thank you, angels. What other messages are coming through? So he's also saying to you here, I hold you dearly in my heart and I always will. So he wants you to know that even if he's quiet, whatever may be going on, he always holds you dearly in his heart. There's something very special about us. I know it. I feel it. So he really feels that there's something special about the two of you. Okay, Julia, can I ask a message from P and what's ahead for you? What is P wanting to say to Julia at this time? What's P wanting Julia to know? So he's saying to you here, you see me, and he's saying, you see me, you see the real me. That's why I struggle sometimes to look into your eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me feel vulnerable. So you really see him. You know, other people don't see him the way that you do. And when he's sort of speaking to you, he can struggle with looking into your eyes because he feels like you really see through him in a way. And he's saying to you, like you see into his soul, I'm thinking of you. So he wants you to know that he's thinking of you. I get nostalgic listening to music and think of you. You are on my mind. So, you know, he is in this place where he may be listening to certain songs that are making him think of you. And he wants you to know that you are on his mind. What else is he wanting to say to Julia at this time? What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, every day I wish I was with you. Where I am not really living my life as I would like to. I am just surviving. So where he is right now, he's not happy. He's just kind of surviving, getting on with things. And he's saying to you, he wishes that he was with you. I'm resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone, but I know I really need change. So he's struggling with getting out of whatever situation that he's in, the comfort zone, what he's known for a long time. And it's kind of stopping him from being able to awaken, to bring in change as well into his life. But he does know that he really needs to make a change. So what is coming in? What is ahead for the both of you? What is ahead for Julia and P? Thank you, angels. So you've got the Fool that has come out. There is going to be a new beginning. So, you know, it is going to come in obviously at the right time. I feel that, you know, what you're being shown is that he may have been struggling to get out of that comfort zone for some time. He knows he needs change. There is going to come a time where he will take that leap of faith, where he will leave this situation and be able to bring in that new beginning with you. So that is what lies ahead. So just give him the time so that when he does feel like it's the right time, he'll do that as well. I hope that helps. Will my person and I be together again? How does he feel right now? Will R and the person be together again? Will they be together again? Thank you, angels. Will they be together again? Will they be together again? So let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so I feel that, so your person, Seven of Swords here, your person is definitely in a place where they're kind of, you know, this is that energy of kind of hiding and not really showing their emotions. It's like being deceptive in a way about the way that they feel. They're not in a place where they feel that they are ready to show you that they can be with you right now. But what I feel you're being shown, we've got the Hierophant as well that has come out. This is the card of, you know, sort of starting to learn things about who you truly are, your spiritual path, growing on your spiritual path, speaking to people or listening to people that can be able to help you. I feel you're being shown that this needs to happen for your person, for the two of you to then be able to come together. You know, they need to grow up on their own spiritual path. They need to learn what they need to learn and step into their Emperor energy. And when they do, then you will be able to come together. But I feel that the healing and the growing up spiritually and the moving forward does need to happen first and stepping into their Emperor energy. And it's something that they are working towards, where during the time that they may be quiet and they're being deceptive and they're not really showing you who they truly are or the love that they have for you, it is time for them to actually grow in and become the Emperor. And when they do, then, you know, that's the time when you will be able to be together. So how does your person feel about you right now? So that growth needs to happen. And I really feel what this message is saying to you as well is that rather than focusing on your person too much, it's important. Remember, the journey is the journey of the self. So rather than focusing on them too much right now, focus on your own growth, because on your own growth, on your own life, on the things that you're doing in your life, you know, just really keep rising up in yourself, because the more you do that as the divine feminine energy, and you're moving forward, it will also help them move forward. So let's see, what are they wanting to say to LR as well at this time? So he's saying to you, I'm ready. I will leave my partner. So I don't know if your person is with somebody else. They're saying to you, I'll leave my partner. It's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. If they're not in a relationship, it could be whatever is holding them back, that partner of fear, the partner of being too busy with their job, whatever it is, you know. So what this message is really saying to you is that they just need to grow up within themselves and on their own path and, you know, become that emperor and then step into their power and walk away from whatever is holding them back. Because it's been over since they met you. There is a powerful connection between the two of you. But they're saying to you, trust this, to do this my way and also in my own time. What other messages coming through from LR's person to finish off? So they're also saying to you as well here, you and I complement each other in the most perfect ways. So they're saying the two of you complement each other and, you know, they're working towards them being able to come to you. So I hope that helps. Okay, so that fell from a different deck. Right, next, let's see. So that was LR. Ivan, a message from your beautiful flower. I only brought these decks, so we'll use these ones. What's Ivan's eternal flower wanting to say at this time? What is she wanting to say? Thank you, angel. So she's saying to you, I need you. And she's saying, your love and powerful light guides me home. Thank you for sending it to me. I do feel it and I need it now more than ever. You give me hope that I can be happy again. So she's saying she does need you to be shining your light bright and, you know, feeling and sending that love that you send to her, whether you actively do that or, you know, just coming from the heart when you think of her. And she's saying to you, you know, I just really do need that right now. She may be going through certain things in her life and she's saying to you, but, you know, I need you and you give me hope that I can be happy again. What else is Ivan's eternal flower wanting to say to Ivan at this time? What other messages coming through? So let's just do that again. What other messages coming through from Ivan's eternal flower at this time? What other messages coming through? She's also saying to you, I may make it look like it to others, but I am not living a happy life here. So maybe to the people that are around her, she may act like she's, you know, happy, she's doing okay, but, you know, she is missing you and, you know, you make her feel like she can be happy again. So that's what she wants you to know. She's also saying to you, but I stay away because I tend to think that you're better off without me. So, you know, there is that sort of sometimes thinking maybe you're better off without her, with everything that has happened in the past. This is something that I feel she's still working through and struggling with. I feel there might be another message as well from her. What else is she wanting to say? I'm resisting awakening and trying to stay in my comfort zone, but I know I really need change. You know, I really need change. So she does know that she needs to get away from whatever situation that she's in. There's some sort of comfort zone, whether it is a job, whether it is, you know, just the life that she's always known where she's not happy. She needs to come out of that. By not getting out of it, it's like she's kind of keeping herself stuck in a way, and she needs to come out of that. And she knows she needs that change. I hope that helps. Malapel, next actions of Gemini and messages from him. What are the next actions of Gemini? Thank you, angels. Welcome, everyone. Good to see you all. What are the next actions of Gemini? What is he wanting to say? So again, we've got this energy of setting intentions here. And, you know, and I feel that he's in that place where he is, you know, sort of thinking about the future. He wants that life with you, but to be able to do that, he does need, you know, it takes time. He does. It's like planting the seeds, as I said earlier, and it takes time for that plant to grow, you know. So I feel that he is working towards what he's wanting when it comes to you. He's also in this place of the Four of Swords, which is that resting energy, reflecting, thinking about things. That's what's coming through there. So no, you know, his next actions in terms of these cards are really sort of working on the self and finding his way in his own life. Let's just see if anything else comes through about next actions of Gemini. What else is coming through next actions So we've got here building a foundation again. So it's just showing you that his next actions are really sort of working on the self, building a foundation by maybe sorting out his life, maybe working on his finances, working on healing the self, taking time to the self. All that is part of building a foundation for that future with you. So his next actions right now are really more working on the self to then be able to bring in that life with you. What else is Gemini wanting to say to Malapel as he stands? What is he wanting to say to Malapel? What is coming through? I'm afraid. I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running for myself. So he does wonder whether you'll be there when he comes back. He was running from himself, things that he needed to work on, which I feel like he's now working on bit by bit. It takes time, but he is doing it. So that's what's coming through there. What else is he wanting to say to Malapel at this time? He's saying to you, I need more time to heal. I'm still not okay in myself. So he wants you to know that he's not there yet. He needs more time to heal. And he's also saying to you as well here, I have so much that I would like to say to you. So there's a lot he wants to say. What we had was beautiful and special. I often ask myself, what was I doing walking away from that? And he's saying to you, I would be lying if I said I didn't love you. I also lied when I said that to you before. So he does love you. He just needs time to be able to keep working on the self so that he can then be able to move forward. Okay. Handel said, good to see you. How are you? How will I meet my future husband? Okay. Thank you, angels. How will Handel said meet their future husband? How will Handel said meet their future husband? Okay. So the cards that have come out for you, I feel like this is, whenever I get this card, I really feel like this is the card of spiritual growth. This is the card of moving forward on your own spiritual path. I know you're probably wanting me to tell you that, you're going to go to a party and find that person, but that's not what you're being shown here. You will meet your future husband when you're growing in yourself and you're growing on your spiritual path. When you are at the place where you've raised your vibration enough to be able to attract that person that you are meant to be with, your husband. It needs that growth, it needs that healing, it needs that releasing things of the past, it needs that letting go of fears and all those things. That's how you will meet your future husband. That's the message that's really coming through for you there. Look at this. You also have the Page of Pentacles. This is the card of growth. So you need to keep growing in yourself, in your own life, in the things that you're doing, healing on your own path and, moving forward on your spiritual path, really focusing on your own growth and, spiritual growth and spiritual path and, your daily spiritual practices, and rising up in yourself. That is how you're going to meet your future husband. So that's the message is coming through for you. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Netti. How is N doing in 3D? Messages from him. How is N doing in 3D? Thank you, angels. How is N doing in 3D? Okay, so messages coming through. So we've got, he's feeling love there. He's thinking of you. You're asking about him, but I feel that the energy that's just coming through from him is about thinking about that love with you. So, you're the one who makes him happy. And I feel this energy of wishing that he was with you. And that's what's coming through. But he's moving forward, He may be dealing, I'm getting this energy of dealing with his shadow side as well, sort of working through things that he needs to work through. But he is moving forward when it comes to his 3D world. There may be things that he may be working on, but he is moving forward. So that's the energy coming through. What is N wanting Netti to know at this time? He's saying to you, I'm hopeful. And he's saying, I hope we can put the past and the bad times behind us and start again. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I hope that you can forgive the error of my ways. I was naive and childish. So he's saying to you, I was naive and childish before, and, I may have made certain mistakes in a way or lessons that he needed to learn. And, I hope we can put all those things behind us and start again. So he's hopeful that the two of you will get the chance to start again, with the Two of Cups energy. He's thinking about that love with you. What else is he wanting to say? Every day, I wish I was with you. Where I am not really living my life as I would like to. I am just surviving. That's why the Two of Cups came when you're asking how he's doing. He's missing you. He's wishing that he was with you. And, and he's just surviving where he is. So that's what he wants you to know. So he's wishing that he was with you. Paco, what Alex feel? Why her sister is angry of me? Okay, what did you do? What did you do for her sister to be angry with you? Why her sister is angry of me? I think you mean why is her sister angry with me? So, but what did you do for her to be angry with you? That's what I'm wondering. Okay, why is Alex feeling that? What is Alex feeling? What is Alex feeling? So let's see what's coming through here. Okay, right. I don't know what's going on with Alex, but I feel like Alex is feeling quite good. I have to go with the cards that have come out here, because we've got here Ace of Pentacles, and this is the energy of success. This is that energy of things working out, and whatever it is that she's doing in her life, she's feeling like things are moving forward for her. She is having success in her life. We also have the 10 of Cups. I'm just wondering, is Alex single? Because this energy can feel like, maybe she has met someone, or there's someone in her life that she may be with, because the other cards that came out is the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. And you're asking why the sister is angry with you. Have you done anything? Or could it be that maybe there's someone in her life that Alex may be with, and they're just angry if you are constantly sort of on the case, and maybe you're messaging again and again. Just ask yourself what it is that is coming through, because the cards that are coming through for Alex are that there's some celebration in her life. She's feeling quite happy in herself. Things working out is that Ace of Pentacles as well, being in that energy of this is a card of sort of love and having the family, the home, maybe not necessarily that she's, in a particular relationship, but she's just feeling good in herself. That's the energy that's really coming through here. So that's why I was asking, what did you do anything for her sister to be angry with you? That's the only thing that I can only ask you there. I'm just wondering if you've said, yes, I speak, she is alone. Well, she seems quite happy then. She seems quite happy where she is right now. I feel that she may be working on herself and really feeling quite good and being successful in the things that she's putting her energy into. So maybe it's not about a person or a relationship. It's just that, she's working on herself and feeling quite good in herself, So what is she feeling about you? What is Alex feeling about Paco? Thank you, angels. What is Alex feeling about Paco? What is Alex feeling about Paco? What is Alex feeling about Paco? Let's see what's coming through here. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Pentacles. Again, this energy that she is busy. When it comes to you, I'm getting this energy that she is quite busy in her life and focused on whatever she is doing, because that's what we've now asked. What is she feeling when it comes to you? I feel like she also feels like she's leaving you out in the cold, and you don't really know what's going on with her. And or she may feel like maybe you left her out in the cold in the past. There's some sort of mixed energy when it comes to you right now. I feel like she's pulling her energy away in a way. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting. This sort of feeling like, living out in the cold. Let me just check again. How is Alex feeling about Paco? I don't know if you are pushing, you keep messaging, or you are on the case too much. I feel like you just need to give a bit of space. That's the energy that I'm really getting here. You may just need to give a space, to figure out, because the other card that came out is the Three of Swords, which is a card certain of, she's missing you. She does think about you. She's missing you. But I feel like she's still healing things that may have happened in the past with you as well. But she does think of you. So it's not like she hasn't stopped thinking about you, but she may still be in a place where whatever did happen in the past, she is still working on healing that in relation to you. That's what's coming through there. Let's just see what she wants to say to you. If I was you right now, I would just give her some space, because you were asking, why is the sister angry about you? Can you clarify what you mean by that? Why would the sister be angry with you? What other messages coming through? Thank you, angels, from her. So she's saying, I cry sometimes. I've shed tears over our connection, which is why there may be this card coming through here. She does miss you, and she thinks of you, but I feel like she's not in a place to be in a relationship right now. So give her some space is what I'm really getting. She's also saying to you, I'm angry. I cause arguments and problems sometimes to be alone. So I speak to her sister and she's angry. So maybe just give them space. I don't know, that's the energy that's coming through here. Maybe ask the sister why she's angry. Something happened. That's what's coming through. So I don't know. It's really hard to understand what's going on here. I know it's me who needs to take the step to bring this in physically. It is my part to do so, not yours, and I will. So I feel that, you speak to the sister. If you're constantly asking about Alex, then maybe hold off for now, because she's saying, I know that it's me. So she's pulling back. She's taking time to herself, and she's saying it's my part to do so. So I feel she's just not quite ready to come forward and be with you. And she's saying she will do when she is ready. That's the message that's really coming through. I am learning that I am worthy of you and of this amazing love. So she is learning. In terms of the sister, maybe ask her why she's angry. Could it be that you keep asking about Alex, keep going on about things, whatever it may be? Just check in relation to that. That's what I'm getting. If you're in contact and you speak to her, and you're on good terms, then maybe ask her, why is the sister angry? Thank you, angels. What's coming through here? So we've got 7 of Cups, and maybe Alex's choices, in terms of love, maybe there are other people who are interested in her. You're saying it's been 4 years of no contact. So, maybe that's why the sister is kind of like, angry in a way. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps somehow. Okay, next we've got Prince Kuma. Thank you for that donation. Suhani's feelings for Prince Kuma and any future with her. How is Suhani feeling about Prince Kuma at this time? How is Suhani feeling? So the cards that have come out here. So we've got the Knight of Swords, which is a card of wanting to move forward, to surprise you. So I feel that when she is ready, she feels like when she's ready, she will come forward and she'll surprise you, tell you how that she feels. But right now, she's still working through releasing fear or feeling trapped in a certain situation. Maybe there's something going on in a physical world, things that are holding her back, maybe a family, a situation, whatever it is, there's still things that she feels trapped in, and she's working on releasing that. And that can actually stop her from being able to come to you. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here. What else is coming through? How else is she feeling? Thank you, angels. How else is she feeling? How else is she feeling? So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. You're also asking about, any future with her. There is a positive eventual outcome. This is the card, the horse is standing, it's not moving. This is the card of having to be patient. It's going to take time. That's what I feel, while she works through the things that she needs to work through. But there will be a positive eventual outcome of the two of you coming together. Okay, let's just see what else is coming through about the future as well for the two of you. You've got here the Moon. So there are things that still need to be released, certain fears, certain things that are in the way for the two of you to be together. That's why it's going to take a bit of time. So what is she wanting to say? Let's see what messages she has for you. What is Suhani wanting to say to Prince Kuma at this time? So she's saying to you, I'm numb. When I feel dead inside, your love lights me up and I can breathe again. So keep just, being in the place of thinking of her in a loving way. I feel she's still dealing with fears and certain things going on. And, just you coming from that place of love, it really lights up the way for her. What else is she wanting to say to finish off? Thank you, angels. She's saying to you, it's a long process. That's why I was saying to you, it will take time. It's a long process, but I will get there. So you just have to be patient with this one. Okay. And then, oh my God, oh my, what is going on? I can't stop thinking about you. So she thinks about you a lot, but she just needs the time to work through whatever she needs to work through. It's a long process and there'll be a positive eventual outcome. Okay. Yeah, Anam, I have seen your donation. It's just that I was right at the bottom when the other one came in. Thank you for that donation as well. Okay, so Anam, messages from SP. What's SP wanting to say? What is SP wanting to say? Thank you, angels, to Anam. What is SP wanting to say to Anam? So you've got here, I'm healing. So SP wants you to know that he's healing. I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So during this time that he's quiet, and it's the same for Suhani as well, that is when they're doing their deepest healing. And she's also saying to you, I'm lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me but you. I feel so alone. So where SP is right now, they feel so alone. Nobody else really gets them the way that you do. So what else is coming through to finish off from SP? Wow. So SP is also saying to you here, how can I take it all back now? So also thinks about the things that they may have said, what's happened in the past between the two of you, and saying to you, how can I take all those things back? I've never known anyone like you. Who are you really? So the SP really knows that you are special and unique, and saying to you, and you have this sort of effect on him, and he's saying, who are you really? I am making progress. I am really trying. So during this time of healing, he's letting you know that he is making progress. He's also saying to you, I shouldn't have let you go. I miss you deeply. So he's also really missing you. I keep losing myself in the prison of my mind. So this is something that he's working on as well. And that's the fears, getting lost in all that. I keep myself busy as a way of avoiding facing myself and my truth. So sometimes he's been avoiding facing the things that he needs to work on and heal, but I feel he's doing it bit by bit, and he's saying to you, and to avoid all that, maybe it's knowing that he has certain wounds that he needs to heal from childhood. To avoid that, he just kind of keeps himself busy. So you just have to give him time again to really work through all that in his own time. So I hope that helps you there. Okay, and thank you for that donation as well, and thank you, Prince Kuma. Right, let's just go back up. So I had done Paco. Mando, hi there. Sending you so much love. Can I have one card to tell me I think you mean near future. It says bare future. So one card to tell you your near future. Okay, let's get a tarot card for you. What message is coming through for Mando for near future? Well, it's not one card, it's actually three, so I can only give you what's coming through here. So we've got, first of all, there may be some conflicts in your life right now. It can be conflict with other people, but it can just be conflict in the mind, maybe where you are thinking about things too much, or maybe, a bit of confusion, not really knowing which way to go in terms of certain things, or worrying about things, overthinking about things. I feel that this message is there to tell you to really work on calming your mind. Go out in nature, calm your mind. Listen to meditation music that helps you to calm your mind, meditate. I feel that that's really going to help you in your future, or in your life anyway, the more you can calm your mind. So that's the first card that has come out for you. The next card that has also come out for you, we've got here the Magician. And with this card, I feel you are being shown that, remember that you have all the tools within to have the life that you are desiring. So you have to work with those tools within. You are there to partly create your life, co-creating with the divine. So focus on your dreams. and really sort of stay positive and all those things. They are going to help you to bring in the future that you desire. And you're also reaching a cycle, the end of a cycle. This is the 10 of Swords. This is about, if you've been going through some difficulties and challenges right now, I feel that there is a shift that's coming in. So, there's a new cycle about to come into your life. Just kind of help yourself as well by calming your mind in whatever way that you can, and by staying positive, so that as you move into your new future or the new cycle, those things are not holding you back. So I hope that helps. I'm being guided to pull you a card from this deck as well. What's coming through for Mendel? So you've got here energy. So I feel this is a message for you to clear your energy. So I don't know if you do any shielding on a day-to-day basis. I feel you're being guided to do that. Shield your energy. Whether it's also clearing your energy fields, that can be with sage or, certain words that you say, but also shielding, and know that you're going through this time of, even being helped as well to release things that have been holding you back energetically, or even karmic endings coming in, so that you can be able to move forward in your life. So there is a new chapter coming in for you, is what I'm really getting there. I hope that helps. So Netti, an email is having been sent at 11:11, very powerful. Okay, and Ashweeni, messages from him. What is he wanting to say to Ashweeni? Thank you, angels, at this time. What is he wanting to say? So he's saying to you, I feel you. And he's saying, my spider sense is tingling. Are you thinking of me? Because I am definitely thinking of you. So he is thinking of you, and he wants you to know that. What else is he wanting to say to Ashweeni today? Thank you, angels. Other messages are coming through. So he's saying to you as well, I'm on it, babe. So everything that he needs to do to then be able to come to you, he's saying, I'm on it. You are magical, and beautiful, my empress, my love. So he wants you to know that he thinks you're amazing, you're magical, you're beautiful, and you are his empress and his love. I hope that helps. Okay. Sumya, may I know V's feelings for me? How is V feeling for Sumya? Thank you, angels. How is V feeling for Sumya? How is V feeling for Sumya? Okay, so the cards that have come out here, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is the energy of passion and, seeing you as this beautiful queen as well, someone who's independent with that cat there, someone who's in their power, and someone that they are really attracted to. That's the energy that I'm really getting. They are attracted to you. They love your energy. They love who you are. They love the way that you are in your power in your own life. And they are very much attracted to you, that energy of that passion as well. And they also feel like, you're the person that they could have a life with, and this is about that energy of home as well, even sort of an energy of marriage. They're celebrating together. So, they feel like you're the person that they could have a beautiful future with. So let's see what they want to say to you as well. What is V wanting to say to Sumya in terms of feelings? What's coming through here? So he's saying to you as well here. So first card is, when it's the right divine timing, God will bring us back together again. So he's saying to you, in the right time, God will bring us back together. And also saying, you are what I've been searching for all my life. So I hope that helps. Okay, next. Who's next? So that was Sumya. Thank you, Megan, sending you so much love. Mendel, I live in the UK. Lily, hi Lily. God loves you too, sending you so much love, Lily, if you're still here. Miss Satisfied, what messages does Alex have for me? What does Alex want to say to Miss Satisfied? Thank you, angels. What does Alex want to say to Miss Satisfied? You see me. And he's saying to you, you see the real me. That's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. So, he is in this place of really seeing that you see him in ways no one else can, and he sometimes feels quite vulnerable when speaking to you or being with you, because when you're looking into his eyes, it's like you're looking right into his soul. So I really feel he feels a really deep connection with you. What else is he wanting to say? Thank you, angels. What else is Alex wanting to say? He's also saying to you, I'm still running from myself. So there may be certain things that he still needs to work on to heal as well in his own life. But he's saying, I'm clearing my karmic debts. So he's also working on releasing things that need to go. And he's also saying to you, the way I was with you when things were good between us and the loving words I spoke to you, I meant it all. So, if he's kind of shared anything about the way that he feels about you, or he's tried to open up, or he's hinted on something, or you've just seen even in his actions that there's something there, he wants you to know that it's something that he really means. So I feel that Alex feels something strongly for you is what's coming through there. I hope that helps. Shannon, I'm so glad to hear you enjoying the series. I'm enjoying it myself as well. I just really feel like it's meant to have come in at this time as we're getting towards the end of this year. And, if for anyone who wants to really move forward in their life, and I kept being held back from doing that series up until now. There was a reason that I had to do it now in my own life. And I feel that there's some sort of shift that's happened in my life. And, I can now express it to others as well through that series, for example. So it was held back for a reason. And, and I'm glad you're enjoying it, because I feel like I am sending out certain messages somehow, and energy codes, even in the words that I speak, that are there to really help others. So, I'm really glad that you are enjoying it. Okay, Helen is next. What messages for me today? Why is JM moving different, like distance and difficult? Is he under some kind of spell? Okay. Right, let's see. Right. Why is JM moving different, like distance and difficult? Why is he moving different, like distance and difficult? What is going on with him? Under some kind of spell. I'm not getting that energy at all, that he's under some kind of spell. We've got the Four of Swords. He's taking time for the self. He's maybe just being guided by his higher self to pull his energy back, because he may be going through some time of healing that he needs to be by himself, sort of being protected. Remember, everything is not just about what's going on in the physical world, especially where we are on our own journeys and on our spiritual path and growth at this time. So I don't feel he's under some spell from some other person. I just really feel he's being guided, to really pull his energy back right now for whatever healing that needs to happen for him. That's the energy that I'm really feeling here. So that's what's coming through there. And then we've got actually the Six of Wands that has also come out. And the Six of Wands is the energy of, sort of victory, sort of being, recognized for what he's doing in his own life. And, even maybe for listening to the guidance that he's receiving to maybe pull his energy back and focus on the self right now. And, and I feel it's like his higher self, his angel saying to him, you are doing the right thing for yourself. So I don't feel this is about a spell or anything about you. I just feel like he just needs the time to the self right now. And he's being guided to do that. So why is he moving? So that's the energy. Is he under some kind of spell? Is he under some kind of spell? So let's see what's coming through here. So he's reaching an end of a cycle. So, that may be why he's being guided to pull his energy back to the self, because he needs this time to do that, and it needs to be by the self. Remember, part of healing on this journey is really needed to be done by the self. And I feel that's all that is going on there. The other card we've got is the Six of Cups, and this is about the past coming back. So give him the time and space he needs. He will come back when he feels like, he's ready to do so. That's all I'm getting for that. What does he want to say to you at this time? What is he wanting to say to Helen at this time? changing my life scares me. I'm so used to what I know. So he needs time to change his life and, really focus on the things that he needs to do. I can't keep living life like this without you. I have to sort this out. So to be able to have that proper life with you, just know that he needs to take the time to the self, the time for healing. It's not about being under a spell. It's just he needs the time for the self. So I hope that helps. So I'm just getting this message coming strongly for you. See the journey from a higher perspective. I hope that helps. Okay, so that was, where was I? That was Helen. S. Lyla. Hi, Adrian's feelings towards me. How's Adrian feeling for S. Lyla? Thank you, angels. How's Adrian feeling for S. Lyla? How is Adrian feeling? How is Adrian feeling for S. Lyla? How is Adrian feeling for S. Lyla? What is coming through here? We've got sleepless nights coming through, so I feel that he's missing you, thinking of you, so kind of like energy of sadness from not being with you as well. Maybe the way that his life is right now, there's a lot of that sleepless night energy. How is he feeling about S. Lyla? What else is coming through about how he's feeling? How is he feeling? What else is coming through here? So, we've got the Five of Pentacles. I feel like he feels like he's left you out in the cold, or he's left out in the cold. Maybe he may be going through certain things in his life right now, hardship that he may be dealing with as well. Part of what's keeping him, keeping him where he is, or keeping him awake as well at night. And he's dealing with something right now. But, when it comes to you, he is in this place where he will take action. This is the energy of wanting to take action. He will take action, and he just needs to work through whatever it is that's going on in his life right now. How is he feeling as well, Adrian, for S. Lyla? What else is coming through? He's saying to you, I'm planning. And he's saying, I want us to get together in person. I'm just afraid of messing it up with my stupid behavior. So he doesn't want to mess it up. He may be having those sleepless nights, planning, thinking, how can I move forward? How can we get together? And so I don't mess things up again like I've done in the past. What else is he wanting to say about how he's feeling? Thank you, angels. So he's also saying to you as well here, so he's saying to you, I just want us to hold each other again. So that's how he feels. I hope that helps. Okay, and then we've got Helen. I'm glad that confirms everything for you. Zanab, Jared's current energy and feeling towards me, and what his intention behind not talking much, acting like before, after I gave him chance and answered his messages. Okay, okay. It's not very clear, but okay. Jared's current energy and feelings. Let's start with that. What are Jared's current energy and feelings? Thank you for that donation. Jared's current energy and feelings. Thank you, angels. What's coming through here? So, first card that we've got here. So he feels like the two of you are the lovers. He feels that love for you. And, you're always on his mind. It's that sort of energy coming through here. And we also have as well here, the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of wanting to come forward, having that passion for you. He feels that love strongly. I feel a lot of fear, though, that's coming through from him. He's still dealing with a lot of fear about the situation that he's in. Because I know that here you're asking, what was his intention behind not talking much? It's the fear. He doesn't feel like he is able to give you everything that he would like to give you, as this person that he has all this love for. So when he does keep quiet, it's because he's dealing with his own fears. That's really the reason. The other card that came out is the Justice. So current energy, he wants things to be fair. He wants the scales to be balanced between the two of you. He wants to be able to give you what you can give him or what you give him. He doesn't feel like he can give that to you whilst he's still in a marriage. And because of that, he gets a lot of fear and he sort of pulls back because he just feels like it's not fair on you and he doesn't want that for you because he does have true love for you. That's the energy that I'm getting. So, he wants fairness to come into the situation. And, there needs to be some karmic endings as well for him to be able to do that. So this is something that you're just going to have to trust the divine to bring that karmic ending in at the right time when the karma has been cleared. And, and all that is just down to God, really. But, so that's his current energy towards you. His feelings, he feels that you are the lovers. He has this love for you. So what was his intention behind not talking? With all that fear that came through, I just really feel the intention was just, he doesn't feel like it's fair on you. That's all that I get. He doesn't feel like it's fair, and he doesn't want to be that person. He wants more for the two of you. The other card you need is patience as well. We've got the Temperance card. You are just going to have to be patient with him when he can't communicate or is not communicating. Then you just have to be patient, and it's just the way it is. And he can't help himself, basically, because, I feel that he has so much love for you. And so that's why he wasn't talking too much. And then we also have the Queen of Cups as well. So he really feels like you are his queen. He wants to be in a place where he treats you the way a queen deserves to be treated. Not just he comes in and he talks to you or he sees you for a time and then he goes back to where he is. He wants more for you and him. So he sees you as his queen. He knows you have love for him. He has that love for you as well. And and then acting like after I give him chance and answered his messages. I'm not really sure what that means, but we've got the King of Wands as well. This is about that loyalty. So he is loyal to you, and his loyalty is also about protecting you, because he has so much love for you. He doesn't want to just hurt you or just do things that are just to benefit him, when then he kind of leaves you there without giving you everything. So that's the energy that I'm getting. So what was his intention behind not talking much, acting like before after I give him chance and answered his messages? I just feel like I have answered that. His intention is he just doesn't want to pretend when he's not in a place where he's able to give you everything, and he wants to be able to do that. That's his intention. There's nothing more sinister than that. It's just that he doesn't feel like it's the right thing, and he pulls away for that reason. So what else is what are the energies coming through from Gerard at this time? What else is coming through here? You've got here, he knows he has burdens that he needs to release. This is the thing that holds him back. This is why he pulls back. Even when you have spoken to him, even when you have responded to his messages, and then it's like it's always there for him. He's still carrying these burdens, and they are such a big thing for him, because he wants to be in a place to give you the world, and he feels like he can't give you the world right now with the situation that he's in. And I feel that for him, that's such a big thing, and so he feels like he needs to step into his power as a divine masculine and be that for you. And he feels like he can't do that whilst he's still in the situation. What else is he wanting to say? So let's get a message from him as well. Let's just do that again. What is Gerard wanting Zanab to know at this time? What is Gerard wanting her to know? He's saying to you, I'm insecure. And he's saying, you treat me better than I've ever been treated. And I know that you can give me everything. I want that, but I'm still struggling with my fears, mainly about being good enough for you or being enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. Thank you, Gerard. He's answered your question. He has insecurities. He has fears, that he's not good enough for you because he's in this situation. He's not able to give you what you deserve because he's in this situation, and he gets really insecure about it, and it just holds him back, and he feels like he's not good enough, and he needs to, change the burdens, release the burdens in his life, to be able to feel that's the burden of his physical situation, but also his own insecurities, to feel that he is good enough for you. That is what makes him act the way that he does. What else is he wanting to say to finish off? What else is Gerard wanting to say to Zanab? Okay, so he's also saying to you, I am a very stubborn person and I'm struggling with the idea and possibility of change. So he does want to be with you, he loves you, but he's also used to the life that he's living. And there is this stubbornness in him. He struggles with the idea and possibility of change, even though he wants that change so much. It's like he's caught up in his own life right now and his own fears. So I hope that helps. Okay. Right. Thank you everyone for being here. Good to see you all. And I'm doing my best to answer as many people as possible, but I'll be finishing in about 25 minutes. So let's see where I was. I did Miss Satisfied. Ecotherapy. Good to see you. Beautiful. You're probably gone already. No questions. Just wishing you a wonderful weekend. Wonderful weekend for you. If you're here, I'm just going to pull a card for you anyway. And if not, it's the energies out there. So message for you, power. You are in your power, beautiful. Just keep moving forward, rising up in your divine feminine power. But, I feel this strong energy that comes through from you, and you are in your power. We've got peace as well there. So keep focusing on, finding that peace in your life and, really sort of cultivating that peace and letting go of anything else that comes in the way and holds you away from your peace. The more you are in peace, the more you're in your power, the more you're going to keep rising up in your life. So I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Anna Maria. My co-worker one, I think, and I will have a stable emotional relationship over time. Okay, so I think you're asking if a stable emotional relationship. I think you mean like an actual love relationship. Is that what you mean, Anna Maria? Are you here? Can you just? I'm not sure what an emotional relationship is, but I'm assuming you mean a love relationship. Is Anna Maria here? I mean, I would just ask if you maybe know, but okay, so I'll just ask it as you did. So will Anna Maria and the co-worker one have stable emotional relationship over time? Okay, let's see what comes through for you. Wow, so you've got the 10 of Cups there. So I feel that yes, you and one, I think his name is, will be able to have that beautiful love relationship, that emotional relationship, stable emotional relationship that you're asking about. This is about having your dreams come true, the family, the home. So I feel that you can have this with one. Yes, that's the energy that's coming through. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is about success and being able to have that emotional stable relationship that you're asking about. So that's a beautiful card. You also have the 10 of Pentacles as well. Again, another beautiful card. So it is possible for you and one to have all that. You just have to keep working on the self, because anything that you are going to see in your physical world has to start with what's going on with you. Remember, I can show you all these cards that you and one or you and this person can have this beautiful relationship. But if you don't do the work on the self, then, we have that free will to actually work towards the life that we're desiring. It doesn't just fall onto our lap and we're not doing the work. So I feel that the more you keep working on yourself, then you will be able to have that life that you are dreaming of. Yes. So I hope that helps. So Anna Maria and a Q. Handel said, thank you. I'm surprised you recognize my name. So, of course I do. I do remember everyone's name. Sending you so much love. Sorry. Oh, that's okay. I hope you're feeling better. Sometimes I'm having thoughts I'm not gonna live long. Wow, Handel said, you've got to let that go. Remember, our thoughts create reality, and you just, yes, I understand that you've been feeling sick and, but, just stay positive. Ask your angels to help you. Ask your angels to protect you as well. And, obviously, what I've realized, thoughts come in, you're always thinking. And sometimes when you are in a place where you're unwell, the fearful thoughts do come in, but it's just fear. So just really focus on, just thinking positive thoughts and asking your angels to help you every time. But I'm sending you so much love. Okay, so these are no questions. Did Prince Kuma, Ashish, any important message for me? Let's see what you need to know, Ashish. Thank you, angels. What important message is coming through for Ashish at this time? Wow, so more than one there. Okay, so let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, so the cards that have come out, we've got strength, first of all. So I feel that you are strong, Ashish. You have the strength to be able to get through whatever challenges that come your way, to keep moving forward, even if there may be things that you have to fight through in your life. You are strong enough. You have that inner strength to get past that. Even if there are things that you may be trying to work on and do, you have the strength to get through that. Even if there may be certain, barriers that you face, you have the strength to keep moving forward. You're also being guided to focus on gratitude. Be grateful for the things that you have in your life. Constantly focus on gratitude. See the beauty, see the magic, see the blessings in your life and be grateful. And I feel that the more gratitude you have, the more that's going to help you in your life as well. And playfulness is the other card. So don't take life so seriously. Make time to play, make time to do the things that you love. Maybe see friends or take yourself out on a date, go to the movies, watch a film that's funny, do things that you love. Don't be in that place of being so focused all the time and not enjoying life. So those are the important messages that you need to know. What are the important messages does Ashish need to know with this full moon energy as well that we're in? So we've got here, there's a win-win focus for you. We've got full moon in Libra, and it says a win-win focused is outcome, is a win-win outcome is focused. So I feel that the scales are balancing for you. The things are shifting, and there is going to be a win-win outcome coming into your life. So things working out for you. And look at this, you've got new moon in Sagittarius, and it says luck is on your side. So if things have been quite difficult or challenging, you've been strong enough to keep moving forward. And now that sort of the tables are turning, things are changing, luck is on your side, and there's a win-win outcome that is focused for you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that's Ashish. And I've done Anam and Raymond. Will I find love? Will Raymond find love? Thank you, angels. So, Raymond, just to remind you that, love is something that we bring into our lives. You attract the love to come in, and I know that people always say, will I find love? As if you're going out looking for it to see if it if that person is there. But it's something that we work on in ourselves. And for you to be able to have that love that you are desiring, it's important that you do the work on yourself, because everything is about what's going on with you. When you heal your past, when you heal pain of the past, maybe of past relationships, when you heal wounds, childhood wounds, traumas, when you start to raise your vibration and you start to enjoy your life, you love your life as it is before you've even got that love into your life. You are in the place of gratitude. You're seeing the blessings in your life. You're feeling good in yourself. That is the vibration that then helps you to attract and bring in that love into your life. So the important thing for you to do is to work on the self. And when you do, and when the divine timing is right, that love will come in for you. So I just felt I was meant to give you that message as well. But let's just see, to answer your question. Will Raymond find love? Will Raymond find love? Will Raymond find love? Thank you, angels. What is coming through for you? So you've got choices. I feel that you are going to get, when you do the work on the self, and you are in the place where you keep rising up in your vibration in the self, and you're feeling good in your life, you're going to have choices of this love. Maybe it's a few people sort of coming in for you. I feel you need to let go of the sadness. If you're focusing on lack, because so many times we can focus on, oh, I'm by myself, I don't have anyone, I don't have love, and everything is about I don't have. You're focusing on the lack. I feel you need to shift that. Start to see all the love that is in your life. Start to be grateful for all the love that is in your life. Start to give yourself all that love. See the love of God, the love of your angels, the love of, all the things that you have in your life, and shift from focusing on the lack of love to actually being grateful for all the love. And the more you are in that energy, it's going to open you up to the life and the love that you desire. And I feel you're being shown that, this is the card of something being in the distance. You want that love to come into your life. It's something that you're choosing. Just do the work on the self for now. And I feel you're being shown it may still be in the distance, but it will come in for you. So you will find that love. Just focus on working on the self. I hope that helps. Okay, so Helen there. Guided by universe is message. Hi, message from the universe. What does guided by universe Yashi need to know at this time? What does Yashi need to know? So messages for you today, you're being asked to believe. So believe in your dreams, believe that you will have all the things that you desire, that love that you desire. Is that message for you to believe? You're also being asked to surrender. I did a post as well about this in the series that I'm doing. I don't know if you're watching that series, but I totally recommend that series to everyone. I am watching it myself. I go back and I watch it because it's really there to help us all on our path. And it's day 6 today. They're less than 5 minutes a video, so you can go back to the beginning if you're not watching it. But there was a message on surrender as well. So there may be something that you need to surrender and to let go of, especially with this full moon, lunar eclipse energy that we're in. It's coming in tomorrow here in the UK, but we're already in the energy. So this is a great time for you to surrender, even when it comes to your connection with your person. Give it all to God, hand it over was the message yesterday. So you're just being asked to surrender. So I feel that doing that even more is going to help you on your path. And there is fulfillment coming in for you, fulfillment in love, fulfillment in, all areas of your life. I'm getting this card of reaping what you sow. So you are going to see the fruit of everything that you've been planting by working on the self. You're going to be reaping that fruit and things coming in for you. And it's going to bring you in that fulfillment. Let's see what message is coming through for you with this full moon for Guided by Universe. Thank you, angels. So we've got, first of all here, so nothing will come of the situation is the card that has come out. So I feel that maybe there's something that you may be holding on to that you're being asked to surrender and let go. Because when you're holding on tightly, nothing will come out of the situation. So the more you surrender and let go and give it to God, that's going to help you. So think about what you may be holding on to in your life. You need to let go. So that's the message coming through for you. You've got the full moon in Scorpio as well. It's trying to release negative energy. Maybe that's what you need to let go of so that you can be able to reap the rewards of all the other hard work that you've been putting in. I hope that helps. Next we've got Daisy. Can I donate for another one but short? Usually I would say no to Zanab, but I'm getting to the end of the live anyway, and I need to finish in 10 minutes. So your donation will be the last one. I'm coming back tomorrow anyway. I'm hoping for, I'm not certain, but I'm hoping so. But okay, I'll answer yours. So thank you for that. Daisy, sweet angel, what eclipse will bring in changes in my life and current thoughts of R? What are current thoughts of R for Daisy? So I'll be finishing with Zainab's question. I'm not doing anything else or any other question after that. So R is saying to you, you see me, Daisy. I'm sending you so much love, beautiful. You see the real me. That's why I struggle sometimes to look you in the eyes. You see right into my soul, and that makes me vulnerable. So he's saying to you, really see him, you see into his soul, and that kind of scares him a bit, and it makes him feel vulnerable, and he's still working on that as well, to be able to open up and be his true self in front of you. What else is ER wanting to say to Daisy at this time? So he's also saying to you here, the way I was with you when things were good between us, and the loving words I spoke, I meant it all. So he wants you to know that everything that he said to you when everything was really good between the two of you, he meant it all. And he's also saying to you, I'm clearing my debts, my karmic debts. So right now he's working on clearing his karmic debts, and it's a powerful time as well with this full moon energy to really release that. So I feel some karmic endings coming in for him as well. No more questions, please. I will be back tomorrow. I just need to put that in here. Okay, so I will be finishing. I'll do Sa as well, but I'm not doing any more after that. Okay, so that's for Daisy. So that's what he wants to say to you. And then we've got here, what is the eclipse will bring changes in my life. So what changes are coming into Daisy's life with this eclipse energy? What changes are coming to Daisy's life? So you're releasing burdens, Daisy. Whatever burdens you're still holding on to. And I feel that you're being guided as well to really think about things that you may be holding on to, whether it's certain emotions, certain people, situations, things that you know are holding you back. And really work with the energy of this full moon to release that. I feel there are things that you need to let go of, things that you need to release, burdens that may be holding you back from moving forward in your life. And that's the sort of change that needs to happen for you to be able to move forward. Okay, and then we also have here, what are the changes or coming through for Daisy with this full moon? What does Daisy need to know? So we've got expect powerful change, and look here, we've got new moon eclipse. So there's powerful change coming into your life. I feel that a lot of things happen energetically. You may be reaching end of certain karmic cycles as well, but there is powerful change coming in for you. So just be aware in your life right now. There may be, you may see over the next 3 months as we get into 2026, some powerful changes happening for you. What else is coming through for Daisy? Miracles. So, you know, this full moon is there to bring in miracles for you in all areas of your life. So I feel a big shift coming in, release the burdens, and I feel you're being helped by heaven as well to let go of burdens, things energetically, so that miracles, even more miracles can open up and come into your life. So I really hope that helps. Yeah, it's a lovely reading, isn't it? Okay, so that was Daisy. And then Bocelli, thank you for that donation. Divine guidance from the divine. Okay, divine guidance comes from your divines, from the divine. So what divine guidance is coming through for Bocelli? Thank you, angels. What divine guidance is coming through for Bocelli? So first card that you've got is compassion. So I feel you're being reminded to have compassion for the self, to have compassion for your person, your divine masculine as well. Just really coming from the place of that love and compassion. You know, even for the self, in terms of things that have happened, maybe work on if there's anything that you're holding on to with this full moon again, that energy of releasing, you know, and coming from the place of love and compassion. You're also being asked to have faith. You know, so have faith when it comes to your dreams, have faith about, you know, anything that you're asking for. Maybe it's also about taking a leap of faith. If you're being guided to go for something, you know, to do something or to start something, you're being asked to take that leap of faith to go for those things and have faith that the universe will catch you. You're also being asked to flow. So focus on flow in your life. You know, not trying to make things happen a certain way, but to just be more in that energy of flow. What else does Bocelli need to know as guidance at this time? So we also have here as well, waning moon. What do you need to release? So this is a powerful time of releasing with this full moon, you know, this eclipse full moon. There may be something that you need to work on and release right now. Use this energy to do that. We'll get a message for you from your person. What is Bocelli's person wanting to say? Bocelli, I can't keep living life like this without you. I have to sort this out. So they want to sort it out and sort things out so that they can be with you. Not being with you is tough, even if I don't show it. This is my truth. So they're not finding life easy without you, and they want to change that. I hope that helps. Poor, I think. We need the poor, like poor. Thank you for that question. Yes, I do personal readings, and you can drop me an email, and then, we'll be able to discuss what you may be wanting to, to whatever reading you want to do. Let me put my email address for you there. And then, you drop me an email and we can, I'll be able to do a reading for you. Sending you so much love. Okay, next we've got Donna. Are there any messages from Mark? What is Mark wanting to say to Donna today? What is Mark wanting Donna to know? So Mark is saying to you, I'm sorry. And he's saying to you, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. So, if there's a time recently, even where you may have just wanted him to be there for you, or wish that he was there, maybe you were going through something, maybe not feeling well, whatever it was, or even in the past, things that have happened in the past, he's saying, I'm sorry I wasn't there and I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down. What else is Mark wanting Donna to know at this time? He's also saying to you, oh my, what is going on? I can't stop thinking about you. So he wants you to know that you are on his mind. And he's also saying to you, I miss seeing your beautiful face, our friendship, the things we used to do together, our chats, laughing with you. So he misses spending time with you and seeing your beautiful face. I hope that helps. Okay, next we've got Zanab. Will he be able to overcome his insecurities and burdens? Will Gerard be able to overcome his insecurities and burdens? Would Gerard be able to overcome his insecurities? We've got here the Ace of Pentacles. So this is the card of success. So you're being shown that, yes, he will be able to overcome that. Everything that is holding him back, those burdens, those insecurities, he just needs time, and when he does do that is all down to his own soul's journey. And, when you have learned the lessons that he needs to learn in the situations that he's in, but he will be successful. So, it's just about patience, but he will be able to. You've got as well the Three of Cups, so the two of you will celebrate together because you will have overcome those burdens and insecurities. So I feel that, yes, there is definitely a chance of him being able to do that. The other card that came out as well is the Ten of Cups. So you will be able to have that life together when he's overcome those burdens. He just needs the time because, as I said, everything is about our soul guiding us, and it will come in when the time is right. But yes, you'll be able to celebrate together and have that life together because you have overcome those insecurities and burdens. So really spot on and straight to the point. So thank you for the donation. And then we'll finish off, and thank you, Bocelli, as well for the donation. And then we'll finish off with Sa. Can I get a message from Rizwan and future of your connection? So what is the future of the connection between Sa and Rizwan? So you've got here, Page of Cups. So I feel you're being shown he is going to move forward to you in the future to tell you how he feels. That's a beautiful card of giving you the message of that love that he has for you. We also have the Page of Swords as well. Okay, so for now, there may be delays in that communication. There may be delays in him coming to you, but I feel that in the future, he will come forward. So the delays are whilst he is still working on the self, healing the self, but when the time is right in the future, he will come forward to you. And then, what does Rizwan want to say to Sa as well today? What is Rizwan wanting to say? So he's saying to you, I'm afraid. And he's saying, I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running for myself. So he's been running from himself, from dealing with things that he needs to deal with. That may be why there may be delays in the communication, but when the time is right, he'll come forward. And he's saying to you, I am your secret admirer. I watch you on social media. I search for you online and sometimes try and be where you are. So, he misses you when he's not with you. What else is Rizwan wanting to say to finish off? Thank you, angels. What else is he wanting to say? So he's also saying to you, I miss being with you, holding you, kissing you, making love to you. So when he's not with you, he really does miss you. I would love to look into those gorgeous eyes of yours again. That's what he's saying. And to finish off, this healing stuff is not easy. Sometimes it's easier to just ignore it. So I feel that he struggles with the things that he needs to work through and heal, but that's why he needs the time. That's why there may be delayed communication. But in the future, when he's dealt with what he needs to deal with, then he will be able to come to you. So thank you everyone for jumping in, and thank you to everyone who's donated as well, and sending you all so much love. I'm going to finish off with a reading for everyone. So I'm going to start with divine masculine messages. So thank you, angels, for the collective, for everyone. What is the divine masculine wanting to say? What message is coming through from them? What are they wanting to say? So they're saying to you, I'm grateful. And they're saying, I can do anything with the power of your love. You give me the strength and confidence to be me. So they're grateful for you, and with the power of your love, whether you tell them that you love them or you can tell them that you love them or not, but with the connection that you have, when you just come from that place of that love in your heart, then they really feel that, and it helps them. And they're saying to you, with the power of your love, you give me the strength and confidence to be me. And this is what they're working on, being the self, because they've held themselves back from being their true self for a very long time. And the more you are in that energy of love, because this is what the twin flame journey is really about, getting us all back into that place of that unconditional love. And when you can just have that unconditional love for them, you're not demanding, you're not expecting them to be a certain way, you're not expecting them to call you, to contact you, to be there, you're just having that love. It really does help them to be able to become their true self as well, to move forward as well on their own path. So that's the first message. What is the divine masculine wanting to say for everyone as well today? So they're also saying to you as well here, nothing will ever be the same again after meeting you. So, you've changed their life in all sorts of different ways, and nothing will ever be the same again after meeting you. If they were in a relationship, they're realizing that it can never be what they have with you, or, it's helping them to awaken having met you. So they're saying nothing will ever be the same again. They've experienced true love with you, and they're saying nothing will ever be the same again. One day I think I know what I'm doing. The next day I am lost again. Life can be so hard sometimes. So they're saying to you as well, it's not easy for them. Sometimes they think, I'm doing this, I'm going this way, and then they can, sort of feel lost again. We'll make maybe one step forward and then another step back. They are trying to find their way. So that's what they want you to know. So that's why you may find, maybe sometimes you think, oh, they are communicating, they're coming to me, and then you find that they go back and they become quiet again. So they are still working on the self, is the message coming through. So let's get a message for everyone as well from this deck. Thank you, angels. What does everyone need to know at this time? So the messages that have come out is sanctuary. So that message again of really being guided to go within, to connect to the sanctuary within, to find peace and harmony within yourself. Again, I'll say, if you're not watching the video or the series that I'm doing, definitely do watch that, because there are powerful messages coming in there. Make time for silence as well is the other message coming through. That's the time for you to just go within and, and listen to how you're being guided, where you're being guided to go. Make the time for that silence. And that's what I'm going to do now that I'm coming off before, I have to go somewhere. I'm just going to sit in the garden and just be silent and listen. And then we've got believe. So believe in your dreams, believe in that everything that you are desiring will come in for you. Even if you don't see anything yet, just keep believing. So that's what's coming through. And then we'll finish off with a message for this full moon for everyone. Thank you, angels. What does everyone need to know as well here? Have faith in your dreams. So they're saying to you is for the waxing crescent moon. So those dreams that you have, believe in them, and have faith. Have faith in your dreams. Everything will work out the way that you want them to work out. But you have to be patient as well, because it all just doesn't come in when you want it to. It will come in the right divine timing. So that's what's coming through. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you all so much. Thank you to everyone who donated as well. I am hoping to jump in tomorrow, because next weekend I can't do a live. I'm going away. I'm taking myself away for a little break, which I really do need. So and I need to do that for myself. It's part of that self-love and being there for the self. So next weekend, there's no live. So I'll jump in tomorrow for an hour and a half as well. So I'm sending you all so much love and see you soon.